We drove more than 60 new cars in 2023 with plenty of standouts. Here are just a few. To start with, this is the MG4. Not only is it one of the most affordable EVs on the market with a retail price of well under $40,000, it's also well made and great to drive. Let's take a look. So the interior is well laid out, nicely designed, and it feels very modern, which is a lot different from some of the other MGs we've seen in the market in recent years. We've got a driver-focused steering wheel with a flat top and a flat bottom, a nice thick rim with plenty of moulding there for your thumbs to go. More physical controls would be perhaps preferable for some. Aside from that, the MG4 really is one of those new electric vehicles that do stand to do very well in the market, which is really down to their affordability, their practicality with their good long range, the ANCAP 5-star rating, and the fact that they're also a fun small car to drive as well certainly does stand to enlarge the EV population in Australia. The Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. It might be a mouthful to say, but it's certainly not big on price when you compare it to other plug-in hybrids on the market. There's plenty going for this small electrified SUV. So inside the cabin of the Eclipse Cross PHEV, it's a well laid out interior, lots of physical buttons to interact with, and this is also the control centre for the way you manage the energy in the vehicle too. It does give drivers the option of running on electric power or petrol or a combination of the two. And with a full battery you can run on petrol power and save the battery as well to run on electricity later if you want to, giving owners a bit more of an option in the market, including the addition of a 240 volt power socket in the boot. Overall, the Eclipse Cross PHEV is a great option in that it's quite affordable. It's just over $50,000 in the market, which is very cheap for a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. So bringing that kind of technology to the market really does enhance the options for consumers. Next up, the Subaru Outback XT Turbo. At long last, Subaru have finally brought the turbo version of the Outback to Australia. It really does bring a lot more performance and a lot more capability to what was already a very competent and convincing range of SUVs from Subaru. Inside the Subaru Outback XT, it's very similar to what you would see in other Outbacks. The big difference is under the bonnet. Like other Outbacks, this one does also have driver monitoring, which can pick up when you are distracted by looking at what the driver's head is doing through a small camera in the dash. The other important feature that is common to almost all Subarus is the all-wheel drive platform. So overall, an important new addition to the Subaru Outback range that really does bring an extra element and extra depth to the Outback's performance with this new turbocharged drivetrain. Next, the Hyundai Palisade, which is a full-size family SUV that's tens of thousands of dollars less expensive than some of those European rivals from Audi, BMW and Mercedes-Benz. It certainly deserves to be recognised as one of RAC's best drives of 2023. So inside the new Hyundai Palisade, a beautifully finished interior that you would expect in a large luxury SUV. There's plenty of storage everywhere. There's mobile phone charging here on a charging pad rather than a wire. The controls are very straightforward and intuitive to use. The seating has plenty of flexibility in terms of the way it can be adjusted. There's plenty of space in the rear cargo area as well, even with that third row of seats upright. There's plenty of features that are very family oriented as well. There's the ability to turn off the audio in the rear so you can just hear it in the front in case there are people sleeping in the back. Features that make life easier. Generally speaking, the Palisade's a great value car. There are plenty of vehicles that do the same job that cost a lot more money, well into six figures. This is well under six figures, great warranty, certainly worth some recognition in RAC's best drives. Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this closer look at just some of the best drives of 2023, and we look forward to doing it all again in 2024.
RAC, for the better.